Hey guys, how's it going? It's JT Judgment here, back again as always with another episode of WWE Supercard for you all. Now, there's a couple of things that I want to go through in this video, the first of which being King of the Ring rewards, guys. So on the screen right now, it's not going to be live, unfortunately. It's definitely something that I'm going to look to do more of in the future, but I basically didn't have the chance to record it live, so I recorded it not live, putting it over on the screen as you can see right now for you guys to see what I did get. Now, it was a pretty easy King of the Ring, I will say. It's the King of the Rings that I like to be entered in, to be honest. It was just me, one of the guy, I think his name was Miral, something like that. Massive shout out to you, boy, if you are, or girl, or if you do end up watching this video. Seemed like a really decent person. We chatted a bit in the chat, obviously. We went through to the finals. Obviously, going through the quarters and the semis was a breeze because it was just nothing but bots. And then we did manage to meet off in the final. For the very first game, I was not energized because I was busy, didn't get the chance to. So I just told the guy, you know what, don't bother energizing, save your energies for the next King of the Ring. And I basically gave him the win because, let's face it, at this point of the game, if you have the deck that I have and that Miral has, then you're not really going to be looking for epic cards. You know, you're going to need those legendaries for me personally, divas. I need better divas, which you will see I did manage to get a sweet little something from the King of the Ring rewards. So yeah, that brings me on to the rewards itself. Miral, well done, Sunshine. I do hope your rewards were useful somewhat. And what I personally got for my King of the Ring rewards were a diva. Unfortunately, it was just a single diva. We managed to get ourselves a Natalya. So if I go into the, the locker room, let's say, we managed to get ourselves a Natalya. Now, even though it's a diva, we don't need any single divas. You know, if I go to normal cards, divas, obviously we've got the two pros, which is always nice to see. We've got those two who I'm hoping to consider useless very soon. And then when it comes to the solos, we've got a Paige, we've got a Naomi, we've also got a Brie, which, funnily enough, was my legendary pull about 5 minutes after I stopped recording the previous episode. You know, last episode I played some ring domination for you guys to get the Sheamus card, I think it was, or to get the Ziggler card, and I stopped playing so that I could, you know, have a bit of a break, but then I saw that I needed some energies for my King of the Ring, so I went into Exhibition. My very first reset, managed to get ourselves a Brie Bella, so that was a very, very nice surprise. Unfortunately, doesn't make a pro as of yet, and then obviously we've got Natalya, and then we've got a bunch of epics that I'm not really going to pro, because let's face it, guys, what's the point, you know, because they're going to be pretty much useless to me, you know. If I go into my current King of the Ring, I show you my lineup. This is what I mean by useless. Oh, I do need energies now, actually, so we'll grind in a second for some energies in Exhibition. We've got my Nikki as a solo, and then we've got Eve and Paige as my tag team. That tag team for divas is definitely my weakness, you know. It's pretty much a guaranteed loss unless I come up against a bot that is not energized, and every other game I've got a decent chance of winning. And I like the deck, you know, but I really, really need to improve the diva lineup. With the let's say Survivor, it's most likely going to be Survivor. Legendary Pro Divas are going to become somewhat useless fairly soon, I guess, because when it comes to my ladder reward, let's just double check how far I am away from my ladder reward. Where are we? 16,989 games played, and I think it's 17,500 for the random, 17,500. So what's that? 11 to get me. That's 511 games needed to be played until I get that diva card from the ladder rewards, and I want to stay as far as I can away from that because, you know, it is just common sense, you know. I want to be able to use that ladder reward and get myself a Survivor card. Who wouldn't, you know? But when I look at my single legendary cards, when it comes to divas, I'm actually tempted to go for it just because the odds are pretty much in my favour of being given a legendary pro from that reward. You know, we've got Natalya, Naomi, Brie, and who's the other one? Paige. That was the other one. So we've got 4 divas. And how many legendary pro divas are there, guys? They've got Natalya, the Bella twins, Nikki and Brie, Naomi, Natalya, and Cameron. Am I forgetting anyone? Cameron Naomi, Nikki Brie, Natalia Page. I think that's right, guys, is it? Oh, I pressed a button there by mistake, guys. My apologies there. Season 2 cards, legendary. Bear with me, guys. Just let me double check. So there's Brie, Cameron, Eve. Oh yeah, I forgot about Eve. Eve. I forgot about Eve, and she's my only bloody legendary pro. Typical, isn't it? Naomi, Natalia, the Bella twins, Paige, and Natalia. Yeah. So the chances of me getting a pro from that reward, the ladder reward, is fairly high, you know? So it's causing me to think, shall I go for it? Because if I get a pro, it'll help me a lot. Because in the King of the Ring, when Survivor does come out, I'll maximise my chances of winning those King of the Rings, you know? Because at the start of King of the Ring, on the Survivor tier, everybody's just going to be having the decks they have now, you know? I'm going to be coming up against pretty much the same people I am coming up against now. You know, it's not going to take that long, though, to start coming up against people with Survivor pros. So, when it comes to Divas, I need to sort my lineup out very, very soon. Now, as you can see, we managed to finish the Alberto Del Rio ring domination as well. It was something else that I wanted to do on camera, but I didn't have the chance to do it in time, so I had to do it off camera. And let me show you down. Where is he? Got to go all the way across. Having Super Rares as your champion when you have this much epics and legendaries is a bit of a pain to scroll all the way back through. But we've got Alberto Del Rio, guys. Again, haven't placed the tokens because I'm going to be waiting until I get the second one. It's like I always do, basically. Whenever I get an event card, I always wait till I get 2 of the card before placing my tokens. But there are his stats. You pretty much all know them right by now, right, guys? 859 power, 813 toughness, 839 speed, 849 on the charisma. And it looks to be a very good card, you know. But the bad thing of that is that he's going to be fairly useless fairly early on, you know. Because with the Survivor tier, we're going to be wanting to get Survivor pros. And Survivor pros are just going to whoop this card's ass left, right and centre any day of the week, even if this card procs. Because if Survivor pros are like what they were last year, the stats are going to be anywhere from 2,500 to 3,000. The stats are going to be crazy, and I really am pumped for the next tier, guys, because I can't wait to create custom Survivor pros. You know, having anything is possible with the new customization abilities in this game. You know, so Alberto Del Rio, I'm definitely going to be getting the next card in Road to Glory, but. Like I said, the tokens wise, I'm going to be waiting. Let me know in the comment section, guys, would you like to know where I place my tokens? Because I've seen from people like Biggie Dude, Edward, JB, Zomagod Barbecue, people like to know where other people place their tokens so they can judge where to put theirs. You know, it would help you guys out. I don't know, but let me know if that's something that you're interested in seeing. Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, Season 2 King of the Ring is Season 1 King of the Ring, sorry, pretty dead, as Season 1 King of the Rings usually are. I mean, hardly ever, unless you know, you yourself want to put something in the chat. Very rarely people talk in it, you know. So can I switch my guys round? No. How far away are they? 20. So I'll leave it another, let's say, 2 hours, 2 games, and then they'll probably be maxed out, I think. I don't even know. I'll get to that when I come to it. Season 1 King of the Rings I don't really care for. I just do them so that I get free leveling food, basically. Because at WrestleMania, for those of you that don't know, it levels up a legendary but more than half. It's crazy. Very, very nice to do if you still have the option for Season 1 cards. Definitely, guys. So what we're going to do, we go to... Oh, I got Dolph Ziggler. Oh, yes. That's the other thing I was doing as well, guys. In-ring domination, Dolph Ziggler does give me a pro. If I go to... Where's the other one? Let me show you guys the other one. He is already done because, as you can see, he's at the top of the list, better than some who are obviously better than him. What I'm doing with him, I'm just making him a speed demon. 3 on speed, 1 on charisma on both of the singles. And then on the pro itself, I'll do exactly the same. 3 speed and then 2 on charisma. That one is done. 30 games played on all of them. Now, if I swap the other one back out... Scroll all the way down, even further down. There we go. How far away is this? Oh my god, we haven't even barely started, guys. So we've got a very long way to go. Not going to be doing it in this video as well, guys. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. Probably just as long as the other videos, basically. Now we're going to jump into some games because I definitely need to grind for those energies for the King of the Ring. Apex Predator _20. Ooh, let's see Nikki Bella in action. Does my charisma help me win that game? No, the way he's done Nikki Bella just completely trumps my Nikki Bella card. Power and toughness. Is it worth me doing that? Yes, it was. It definitely was. Because with Bree, every stat is just crazy compared to what's her name? Eve. Toughness and charisma. Now, I could throw the game and just level up Dolph, which I'm not going to do right now because I want energies. That's usually what I do when leveling up cards, guys, which is why I've lost most of my games. You know, if you look at my record, I've got a very, very nice amount of wins and a small amount of losses. But most of those losses are due to me just throwing games because I just want to level up my cards. You know, I'm somebody that likes to level up my cards as quick as possible. And if that costs me the game, then I really, really don't mind. Not one of those people that just, you know, you have to win every game. You know, I've seen some of the records that I've seen, guys. They've got like 6,000 or 7,000 wins and like 12 losses. That's crazy. So we're going to go tag team power. We're going to use Dolph for here, guys. Can we come away with a win? No, because that's 2 PCC cards. No bloody chance in hell. Okay, so let's see. That's one game that's been thrown, you know. Diva for power. If she procs, 1,507... 60. No, I still would have won even if she procced. Okay, so the power of Nikki. Oh god, speed. That's not good. Oh, hang on. Don't you? Oh, that's a big proc. Can I win this by just 6 points, or has he got a support as well? Oh baby, we come away with a win, and there's the move. Oh no. I saw Eve proc and I thought it was mine. I was going to say we could show you guys the moonsault, but anyway, can we get ourselves a nice reset here? Legendary after legendary would be nice. Who are we going to come out? Imagine that happens, guys. Let me know as well, guys, if there's anybody watching this video. Have you ever had a back-to-back legendary pick? It's happened with me with every tier apart from legendary. I've had back-to-backs. And what I mean by back-to-back, guys, I don't mean, you know, going through the picks, getting an ultra rare, then getting 10 more picks to get the next reset. I mean literally back to back. You know, you get a pick, you get an ultra, the board resets, your very next pick is another ultra. Stuff like that, you know. It's happened to me in Season 1 with every tier apart from Legendary. I can remember a couple of months before Season 2 was released, I was just playing randomly, and then all of a sudden I got an epic John Cena off the board. I was like, oh yeah, because it made a pro for me at the time, and I was just not concentrating. I got my second reset, didn't realise what it was, and then as soon as it came up on the screen showing what I'd pulled, 2 epics were there. The first was John Cena, the second was an epic ladder, so that was back-to-back epics for me, guys. Let me know in the comments section down below if that's ever happened to you, because the luck that you need to have that happen with you with Legendary is off the scale, you know? Absolutely off the scale. So if we... I think I've... No, she's got more toughness. Yeah. And a lot more charisma. The way I've done my Nikki is half decent, but I regret not putting more in the charisma, because I'm noticing I'm losing... Excuse me, guys. Actually, no, we're not going to be cutting out anything, because that is just a single buzz. But scared the living daylights out of me there anyway. But anyway, sorry about that, guys. So what we're going to... How long have I been recording? Nearly 15 minutes, guys. So we'll go until I get my reset. And then we'll call this a video. Oh, we got KD Sweets. That's not too bad. Let's see if we can beat KD Sweets himself for that... that champ. He's brought the Seth Rollins RTG over. That picture... pretty awesome if you ask me. So we're going to throw Dolph Ziggler in to get himself a toughness game checked off the list. Okay, guys, so I've just seen that during the recording of the episode that you've just seen, the camera and the recording software that I use to record the screen on my phone, it decided to cut out on me. So I've had to wait for a bit to record the end of this episode for you, but I'm actually glad that I did wait, because as you can see, we've got some news of the upcoming update coming to Supercard in the very, very near future. As you can see, if you haven't seen on WWE Supercard's Twitter, or Cat Daddy's YouTube channel, if you haven't subscribed to either of those or followed them, I recommend you do if you are a big fan of this game, because they do let us know any big things come into the game. You can see a team-based version of PCC is coming to Supercard in the next update. Watch this to learn more, and it has a link to the video on YouTube for you to go and check out. This is something that I am thoroughly looking forward to, because I'm a big fan of PCC. I like the tournament. I like how it works, the competitiveness of it. And, you know, just to see that you can, you know, play as a team in this event, I'm really, really excited for it, and I'm really pumped for it as well. Now, there's something else that I wanted to show you as well. Just to give you guys a quick update, I'm in the very, very last game on my King of the Ring. Embarrassingly losing to a bot right now, because as you can see, I'm not energized. I could have energized for this last game, but the way my standings are going, as long as I don't come up against the guy who's first in the quarters or the semis, it doesn't really matter where I finish. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave my team unenergized for this round, and then energize my team fully ready for the contenders brackets, and then hopefully I'll go through all the way. Whether I'll win the final, I don't know, but I might as well. I might just give the what's his name? What's the boy's name? Fritz. I might just give the boy the win, to be honest, because when it comes to epic cards, no matter which one I get, they're going to be pretty much useless to me. An update on my Season 2, I always get those mixed up, guys, my bad. Season 1 King of the Ring. Currently, standing-wise, I'm 4th. My energies, I have literally, you know, about 5 minutes ago just swapped my teams out. So I leave that team in until the contenders brackets. Whether or not my A team, which is on the bench right now, is going to be fully energized, I don't know. I might have to grind for some energies. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. My apologies for the camera cutting out and whatnot. There's nothing I can do about that. But I've given you an update on some things. Again, if you haven't followed Supercard on Twitter or subscribe to Cat Daddy's YouTube channel, I highly recommend you do it, because if you are a big fan of this game like me, then you're going to want to be following them for updates as soon as they are released, guys. But that's going to wrap up this video. If you did enjoy, please hit the like button down below. All the support on these Supercard videos is very, very much appreciated, and also subscribe today for some new Supercard content to come very soon. And that's going to wrap things up for me, guys. Please take care, and I will see you all next time. Ta-da, guys.